Imagine officers posted to that Gbenga Daniel's resident are paid 2,500 naira weekly. My ears are itching and I'm thinking, what exactly would make them pay someone that low? And what exactly happened? The news in detail. Let's get into it. A police sergeant at Deleke Ogun Shola on Saturday died in the compound of the former governor of Ogun State, Gbenga Daniel, in the Shagamu area of a state. The police officer reportedly died after one of the drivers of Mr. Daniel knocked him down while he, the police officer, was trying to open the gate to the former governor's private residence, popularly known as Asholudero Court. Mr. Gonzala was one of the police officers posted to Mr. Daniel's house. Mr. Daniel governed Osun State between 2003 and 2011. After he was knocked down, the police officer was rushed to a hospital where he was confirmed dead. A police source who spoke with Premium Time said every VIP is expected to have a gatekeeper, even before policemen are sent to take the houses strictly for protection's sake. The source did not want to be named because he was not a police spokesperson. Why will an armed policeman be the one opening a gate? Why will politicians turn police into their slaves? The source continued. When an officer refused to be used as a gateman in the house, they called the DPO and questioned that he should be changed, and he is redeployed. A policeman bearing arm will be asked to open gates. Drivers, civilian and Daniel himself will be telling officers to open the gate. If there is a gatekeeper in the house, this would not happen. This was a man who left home for work on Saturday morning, but he died in a mysterious circumstance. It is so unfortunate that our boss's job in this house are not speaking the truth because of what they want to eat. Imagine officers posted to Gbenga's Daniel's residence are paid 2,500 naira weekly. Now that guy has died. What will he give to the family that will replicate the life of the officer? We are tired of this job. Steve Oliyede, the immediate aide to Mr. Daniel, when contacted, promised to call back but never did hours later. Police response. Abimbola Oyeyemi, the police spokesperson in Ogun State, confirmed the incident, adding that it was an accident and can happen to anybody. We don't know the circumstances that led to him opening the gate. We were not with him on duty. Mr. Oyeyemi continued. It might be that maybe the gate is of two arms. Maybe someone will be opening the first arm, another person opens the other. It is possible. If he's not armed at the time, we can help in opening the gate. But we are not there with him. We don't know the circumstances that led to him opening the gate. Just like that. Just like that. I'm kind of asking, was the driver flying? I thought if you want to even come out of your house, you are going to be driving slowly. How? This is very shameful and barbaric act on the part of police authority, and this man has lost his life for nothing. So let Gbenga, Daniel, and police authority pay for the loss of the officer's life. The family can go to God for redress and compensation. Is it not the family that has the money? Is it the money that they used to feed that they now use to take to court? Hey, my own is 2,500. That means at the end of the month he pays them 10,000 naira. Or for some, if it is 5 weeks, he pays them 12,500. What is wrong with us? What is wrong with us in this country? 10,000 naira. That is how somebody went to die because of 10,000 naira per month. Hey. When the use of Nigeria came out during NSAS for the good of the police, it was the same police that came shooting innocent youths. Now you're complaining. Sincerely, this is very mysterious. The fact that it was in-house, and I don't know whether the person was flying or was on high speed. If you want to say somebody was crossing now, you hear the person, okay, fine, maybe you are speeding. You're in the house. How? How now? You don't have mirror. You don't I'm still trying to get how. This is bad news, though. Bad one. And the circumstance surrounding his death is fishy. And of course, the amount is being paid monthly. I'm like, why? 10,000 naira. Ha. It is well, low with us in this country. It is well. That is how our policemen have turned themselves into in the house of all these criminal politicians. How can a police agent turn himself to a gate man in a private house so he's oddly will be the DSP? Then what a jobless people. My dear, it's not their fault. Exactly. I'm going to join the person that asked during EXA's process when they were saying they were all asking for the good of that, because that EXA's process, yes, people were saying okay, it is EXA's. People were talking about the main people were not even talking against police. These people, some people say okay, reform the country. It was not just EXA's process. It was not just EXA's or a protest against the police officers, as some of them saw it. It was actually the good for all. Because people came out to say if these people are paid well, they will not be doing what they're doing. Some people came out to say it. Ha. Now, wow. It is very sad. But please, they should answer why the gate man, there was no gate man in the house. This is what I don't like. They should answer why there was no gate man in the house. Now, even if this man was an ordinary man, the fact that you pay him 10,000 naira a month, how will somebody be staying in your house? I don't care if you are giving the person food. That money, even if you are paying someone who is, who just finished primary school, that money will not be able to do anything for him now, presently. That is what is playing in my head. You are paying somebody, you're not even paying him the 30,000 minimum wage. And the man, how he go do now? Let him add something. By the time something comes in. Now, wow. I don't even know how to start saying this. This is the situation we are in this country. Those people that keep praising one position or the other because of what they get, the crumbs they get from the table, should continue. No problem. This man has died now, leaving his family. His children has been made fatherless. His wife has been made a widow. Why? Because of one small money and the fact that somebody refused to employ somebody else. This is what people suffer in this country. You go to work. You're giving 5 people's work. When you complain, they say they can bring you. They said that in a minute they will replace you. Once upon a time, this story would become a story for Nigerians. It will become history. It will become in those days. Hopefully, it will not take long before it happens. On this note, we've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.